Hello everyone, this is Vijay Kumar, Math faculty. Heartily welcome to my channel, Vedic Brilliant Math Educator. Today we are going to discuss sets, class 10, types of sets. In the previous video, we have seen how to write roster form and how to write set builder form. In this session, we are going to discuss types of sets. Click this I button to learn introduction to sets. Let us see types of sets. So, what type of sets are available in the sets chapter? So, the types of sets are empty set or null set or void set. Second one is singleton set, finite set, infinite set, universal set, subset, power set, equal set, equivalent set. So here these concepts are very important for one mark question, especially finite set, infinite set and subset. These concepts are for one mark, it is most important. Now first one it is empty set or null set. First one it is empty set or null set. What is empty set? A set which does not contain any element in the set are called empty set or null set or void set. So once again repeating, a set which does not contain any element of the set are called empty set or null set. Let us see one example. So this empty set is denoted by brace or pi. We can say this is pi. So this is the only brace or curly bracket we can use. So the empty sets are denoted by these two symbols. See one example. A equal x as that x is a natural number. X less than 1. X less than 1. So here x means we are taking as a elements. So x is a natural numbers we should take. So here condition also given. What is that condition? X less than 1. So below 1 elements we should take. So what are the elements of below 1? 0 and negative values. So here x is a natural number, means we can't get any element in this set. Means we should write like this. Brace or we can use pi also. Any one only we should write. So brace bracket either pi. So this is the empty set. Empty set is nothing but which does not contain any element in the set. Does not contain any element in the set. Here nothing elements means it is the empty set. Now second one, singleton set. What is singleton set? A set consisting of only single element. Only single element. Single means one element is called singleton set. Example, B equal x as that x is a natural number. X less than or equal to 1. X less than or equal to 1. So here x less than or equal to 1 means 1 we can include that 1. We can consider 1. Means here natural number starts with 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, so 1. So means what type of elements will come? Here only one element will come. Means set of 1. So only single element, only one element means this is the singleton set. So what is singleton set? A set consisting of single element is called singleton set. One more example, C equal A. So in this, how many elements are there? Only one element, that is A. Only one element, that is A. One more, D equal 0. D equal to 0. So here, is it pi? Is it null set or is it singleton set? It is a singleton set. Means in this only 0 is the element. 0 is the element means it is the singleton set. Only one element, that is 0. Only one element here 0 means this is the singleton set. So here don't write like this. 0 is the element. So don't use this brace. If we are using this one means it goes to empty set. So empty set and singleton set both are different. So here 0 is the element. So one only element, that one 0 is the one element means that is the singleton set. Now next one it is finite set. Third one, finite set. What is finite set? A set which is possible to count. A set is which is possible to count the elements or number of elements is called finite set. Again repeating, a set which is possible to count the number of elements in the set are called finite set. Example, A equal B I J A Y. So we can count this here. How many elements are there in this? We can count or not? We can count how many elements? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 elements are there. What are the elements? B, I, J, A, Y. So this is the finite set. One more example. B equal Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we can count in this set, we can count the number of elements. Yes, we can count. How many elements are there? Once you have to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here we counted means number of elements we got 7. We got 7 means it is the finite set or not? Yes, it is the finite set. One more example. C equal 1, 2, 3, so on up to 100. Up to 100. So we can count in these elements. Here 1 to 100 elements are there. So we can count. So how many elements are there in this? 100 elements. We can count. Means it is the finite set. So what is finite set? A set which is possible to count to the elements. Number of elements in the set are called finite set. So one note is there for finite set. So that note you have to first you can write the note. So what is the note? And every empty set is the finite set. Every empty set is the finite set. So here empty set means does not contain any elements. So every empty set belongs to finite set. Belongs to finite set. What is infinite set? A set is called an infinite set. The number of elements in the set are infinite, not the finite. Infinite means it is not the finite. So we can't count the number of elements in that set. For example, A equal 1, 2, 3. So how many elements are there in this set? We can't count. Next one, B equal X such that X is a multiple of 5. X is a multiple of 5. Multiple of 5 means what type of elements will come? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, so on it will come. So on it will come. Means it is the infinite set. So what is infinite set? We can't count the number of elements in the set are called infinite set. What is universal set? A set which consists of all the sets under consideration is called universal set. It is denoted by mu or u. So what is universal set? A set which consists of all the sets under consideration is called universal set. So it is denoted by mu. Let us see one example. This is the natural number set, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers, and this is irrational numbers. This all are belongs to real numbers. So here R we can say universal set. R we can say this is universal set. One more example. If we can consider all the students in a school. In a school means it will be from I am taking X school, I am taking some X school is there. In the from KG to 10th classes I am taking. From KG to 10th. So here all the students means KG means LKG, UKG, first, second, third up to 10th class. All the students is belongs to universal set. That is universal set. So each and every class student is belongs to the universal set. All mixing means that is the universal set. Next one it is subset. What is subset? Every element of the first set A is also an element of the set B. Then the first set A is said to be subset of B. So this subset symbol is that it is denoted by like this. So subset is denoted by like this. So what is subset? If every element of first set A is also an element of second set B, then the set A is said to be subset to B. Subset to B. So one example, you have to take the one example. Now before that example I am discussing here. This is natural number, this is whole number, this is integer, and this is rational number, this is irrational number, this is the universal set. R is universal. So this is, so now I am taking this small one, I am taking natural number set. So natural number set is subset to capital R. So this capital R, what are the elements are there in the capital R? It is belongs to N also, means natural number also. Real numbers in what are all elements are there? Not the all. Some elements is containing N also, means N is subset to R we can say. So previous example only I am discussing again here, KG to 10th class. So if you are considering this total means it is the universal set. This is universal set. But I am taking 5th class, I am taking class 5 I took. Class 5 is the X is the school name I said. Class 5 is the subset to school X or not? It is the belongs to, this is not the belongs to, sorry. It is the subset to this 5th class students also subset to the this 5th class particular set here. Class 5. So class 5 is the particular set is subset to whole school. That is the subset. For example, one more example I will say. For example, A equal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and B equal 2, 3, 5. So what are the elements 1, 2 in A? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In set B, some elements are having B. So what are the elements? that some elements are having B means B is the subset to A. Always you can write right side bigger set you should write. Bigger set, right side we need to write the bigger set. So left side we need to write the small set. This is the, here we need to write bigger set, and here we need to write the left side of the subset, we need to write the small set. Next one it is, so here for subset some important points are there. That important points, note 1. What is note 1? Empty set is subset for all sets. For all every set. Empty set is a subset of every set. Next one it is, every set is subset itself. Every set is a subset to itself. Next third point it is, if A subset B and B subset A, then that both sets are equal. A equal to B we are getting. So here A subset B equal B subset A, then A equal to B we are getting. Next fourth one it is, if A subset to B, comma B subset to C, then here A subset to B, B subset to C means directly we can take A subset, C we need to take. Seventh one it is power set. So what is power set? The collection of all subset of a set, A is said to be, or A is called power set. Once again repeating, the collection of all subset of the set A is called power set. It is denoted by P of A. It is denoted by P of A. For example, A equal 1, 2, 3, so on. Up to n elements it is having. So the set is having n elements. So number of A equal, number of A means cardinal number of A. Here we mentioned here, cardinal number of the set. So what is the cardinal number of the set? Afterwards we will discuss. So number of A, it is denoted by number of A or n of A. So in this, how many elements are there? N elements. The number of elements to the power set equal, number of elements to the power set we are taking, that is we are taking as P of A equal 2 power n. So 2 power n. One example you can take. So here A equal 1, 2, 3. A equal 1, 2, 3. So what is the definition? The collection of all subset to the set A. Subsets to we need to write. The subsets are, first one it is pi, means null set. Set 1, set 2, all subsets I am writing. Set 3 and 1, 2 and 1, 3 and 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3 itself. Total how many subsets we got it once we have to count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So total subsets we got 8. So in this it is correct or not once you have to check. P of A equal 2 power n. N means here number of elements. So how many elements are there? 3 elements. 2 cube. 2 cube means 2 into 2 into 2. That is 8. So number of power set of A equal, we got it the 8. So what is power set? The collection of all subset to the set A is called power set. Next one it is equal sets. Next one it is equal sets. Two sets said to be equal if they have exactly the same elements. For example, A equal 1, 2, 3, B equal 2, 1, 3. So here what are the elements in the set A? Same elements only in the set B. Means like this one we can say equal sets. So it is denoted by A equal to B. A equal to B. So what is equal set? Two sets are said to be equal if they have exactly the same elements. Same elements. That is called equal set. Next one, it is equivalent sets. Next, equivalent sets. What is equivalent sets? Two sets. What is equivalent sets? Two finite sets A and B are said to be equivalent sets if the number of elements are equal. Means it is the equivalent sets. For example, A equal 1, 2, 3 and B equal X, Y, Z. So here in this, how many elements are there? Number of elements are here 3, here also 3. But number of elements only we should take here. Number of elements here 3, here also 3. Means these two sets are equivalent sets. So it is denoted by A equivalent to B, or like this also we need to denote A equivalent to B. So what is equivalent set? Two sets are said to be infinite set if the number of elements in the sets are equal. If the number of elements of the sets are equal, means that is the equivalent set. So here we missed one, that is cardinal number of set. Cardinal number of set. So what is the cardinal number of set? The number of elements in a set, are called cardinal number of set. It is denoted by n of A. It is denoted by n of A. Once again repeating, cardinal number of set. The number of elements in the set is called cardinal number of set. So it is denoted by n of A. Example, V equal A, E, I, O, U. So here how many elements are there? Number of V equal 5. Only 5 elements. That one only we should write. One more example. A equal 2, 5, 6, 8, 10. So here also we written. See here how many elements? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Means number of A equal to 7. So what is the cardinal number of set? The number of elements in the set are called cardinal number of the set. We have seen types of sets. In the next video, we will discuss operations on sets. Do comment if you have any clarification on this topic. Please encourage me by subscribing my channel Vedic Brilliant Math Educator. Like and comment on this topic. Dear students, do you like this video? Please share to your friends. This is Vijay Kumar signing out. Thank you. Thank you very much.